Hello everyone, Pally here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. This is part 2 of our House of Hope adventure. And as you can plainly see, festivities are very underway already. We've basically taken down everyone in the building except for Hope herself. She is still locked away in her chamber, but don't you worry, Shadowheart is ready to do some thieving. As we look to the left first, before we take the Orphic Hammer, we do see the Amulet of Greater Health. Shadowheart's HP right now is 136. She's been using this amulet, which is fine, but it doesn't really do anything for me. If we go ahead and just equip that, we gain 48 more HP. Did I do the quick maths on that right? The Amulet of Greater Health set the wearer's Constitution score to 23. The enchantment has no effect if their Constitution score is higher without it. Could you get Constitution higher than that in this game? Advantage on Constitution saving throws, which technically means I couldn't I respec out of Warcaster? Let me know down in the comments. I kind of think I can. I don't know what I would do for the other feat, though. On the other side are the Gauntlets of Hill Giant Strength. You may think that these are great for our Astarion, but in fact, if he equips any other gear at all, his build completely breaks, and it will not work. So that leaves us with the Impervious Sphere.
There it is. The Orphic Hammer, right within reach. A magical field surrounds the item, preventing you or anyone from touching it. You surmise it's controlled by a vocal component. Magic words.
I'm so glad you surmised that, because we already read the piece of paper that told us it did that, and it told us what the password was. Speak the magic words. Give me my heart's desire.
Magic blinks away at your words.
And then I'm just going to go ahead and pick that up. Now, as we do that, it has been said that Raphael is going to fly here like a demon in hell.
Got to press on.
And I believe him. So we're going to send that hammer over to Astarion and then join him inside of the prison where he is eagerly awaiting breaking out hope with our newest item. So once we equip the Orphic Hammer, we get a new ability called the Unshackling Strike, and we have to use that on these gigantic crystals that were holding Hope in position. I did have kind of a intrusive thought. That's what it's called, intrusive thought, where I was like, could I just like pick Hope's pockets right now while she's tied up? And then she couldn't do anything about it? I decided not to do that. I didn't do that today.
I never thought I would be believed. I could be hoped I might be. Heads will roll.
They're about to roll, Hope.
But we must dress the Hollyphant in the room. I can see how you avoid looking at me.
What?
I must be so terribly mutilated after all these decades of torture. Don't hold back. Tell me how bad it is.
Am I the only one that thinks especially Ascended Astarion should just have the option to just start feeding on someone mid-con... Sorry, what were you talking about? I'm thirsty. You look beautiful, Hope.
I'd blush if they had left me any skin to redden, and I would kiss you if they had not torn off my lips.
You have those things, though. No, seriously. There's nothing wrong with you.
I hope that was a compliment. We'll carve our way to the entrance hall and
I said
chop
physically,
Raphael
at
into
least.
messes. That's the hopeful version, of course. The likely version is that we are the messes and he is the chopper. Onwards!
Onward indeed! So Hope is going to... Is she following me? Great. Great. So we're going to group up with Dungen back in the middle of the house. And here they come now. So I will admit, I do think I should do a little bit of preparation before we go into the next room. I probably don't have to. I think we could do this just fine. But let's not forget that this is honor mode, and if I die, I lose everything. So, invisibility is cast on Dungen. This is the Duergar invisibility, the really good stuff. If I walk into the next room, can they see me? Nope. Uh-oh. My invisibility faded when I dropped that item, but nothing happened, so no harm, no foul. There we go. What I'm gonna do is I have a few smoke powder bombs that do force damage, and I was thinking it'd be funny and also really, really good to potentially set these up. So, God, that's so scary every time invisibility breaks. Set these up so, you know, just in case we need to, for whatever reason, kill a pillar soon, we have a very easy target that we could aim for very good damage on it. Now, over to the other side. Next, I'm gonna leave a few water bottles down the path, and then, well, it's not really, it doesn't need to be a secret. I'm planning on breaking these, and the idea is I want to cover the entire area here in water if possible. Actually, throwing might be easier because I can see exactly where the water goes. Now, I do not have enough water bottles to cover the entire area, but I still think that this is probably enough. And here's the last one now. Our entire party is going to enter stealth and pretty much just hang out over here in this corner. But let me group them up a little bit more. And they are all completely in stealth. Now, Minthara is going to take a half step forward and cast haste on Dungen, who is very quickly going to unstealth. Not you. Dungen is going to enter the room. Please go quickly. With 8 turns of haste remaining. Entering the room for the first time. What's going on here? Wait. Oh, shit. I have to group everybody up. Oh, no. Would I be able to leave Hope back? No, she's tied at the hip to Asterion. Okay, well, I got my spell slot back at least. I guess I'll group everybody up and we will march in. I'm not super discouraged by the fact that everyone has to be in there, but it might delay me a smidgen. Now, still, before we enter, I do want haste on Dungen, so let's make sure Minthara is ready to do that.
His favorite color is
okay,
gold.
now, here we go. Is Raphael going to wake up now that we are all here? This is gonna hurt, Hope says. I hope she's wrong.
It slows for a moment, and the air becomes thicker. The master of the house is coming.
Hey!
You.
Hi. You already knew I was here. Don't look mad. Now you, on the other hand, maybe he can be convinced to join our side. Maybe. Dungen doesn't look very impressed.
In your world that I loathe. Litters of kittens, chattering children, the noise and the chaos of it all. In my world, in my house, there is order and there is decorum.
There used to
You
be.
came here uninvited, and you stole from me.
That's very true. I did do
Doing
that.
so, you brought the chaos of your world into mine. I will not abide it.
Is there... Oh my god, look at this. Corilla, this is your chance to be free. Help me take him down. You can fight with your sister. I doubt this is gonna work.
You think I'm on your side? The only reason you're here is because Raphael allowed you to be. I permitted you the freedom to decide your own fate. You could have been smart, selfless, saved the world. Instead, you came here and risked everything.
It's the fatal flaw of mortal kind. Take away their free will and they call you a tyrant. Allow them to indulge it and they become tyrants. You would have been heroes if you'd only dealt fairly with me. Instead, you're not so different to doomed Cassus. overreaching your limits and burning your world to ash.
This is a big speech for a little man.
Wrong! They will save their world and smash you to smithereens.
It's this charming naivety that makes your company such a joy to me, Hope. I'll even forgive this little rebellion once you're suitably chastised.
This isn't a rebellion. It's a revolt. I'm revolting!
Look at that big smile.
Then Hope dies today.
I don't think so.
Commander, you can salvage a trophy from these insects when I'm done with them.
Hey, Commander.
These insects struck me down beneath the Shadowlands. They are worthy opponents. Their skulls will make fine trophies.
Wait, I don't even get a chance? Oh, here it is. Join the winning side. Raphael doesn't stand a chance versus me. Am I correct in saying that if we do not defeat Duergar, then he isn't in this fight later in the game? If we just let him live his life? Well, we're taking the advantage because we need to roll twice. A 30 is high, but as you just saw, an 11 could have potentially got me there. I have never had this demon on my side. I'm going to try again. That's a 17. It rolls up to a 34.
To stand against a devil in his own home. That takes courage. I'm with you.
How tiresome. Am I to understand that you wish to die with them?
I wish to fight with them.
It's all the same in the end. If you have any last words, make it quick. It will only take a moment to finish you.
Well, let's see. What if we just don't do any last words? We just keep looking at him. Just keep staring. I just realized I dressed for battle today. You can't even see my chest.
No words? No matter. You will scream before the end, little mouse. Now, down comes the claw.
Here we go! Okay, Duergar's on our side and doing a legendary action. The Pillar of Souls have exactly 100 HP, like I thought, and he killed the Sister of Hope! Oh my god, you stupid fucking demon! I was gonna keep her alive! Ooh, another thing that feels like I really messed up. We never equipped our weapon. Uh-oh. Are you starting to get worried for me? You definitely shouldn't. I think we're fine. Which demons are going to go first? It's going to be the Vengeful Cambion? Oh, on both sides. Oh, shit. Okay. We are going to walk backwards with both of our characters. Just behind the door and end our turn. We will let these guys act. I'm not crazy about how far Minthara is down the list. This is a level 2 spell. We snap our fingers and counterspell it. No, thank you. Not today. Not today. Now, Dungen is still hasted. And we're going to need that haste. Okay. Minthara's fine. We protected her from some of that damage, but not all of it. Minthara is going to Misty Step as far backwards as she can. Okay. Now that she's here, Dungen is gonna start blasting. And I have the arrows just for this. Smoke powder arrows. If we shoot one off to the side, not only is it going to damage everyone inside of the area that I can hit, it's also gonna set off a pretty... Where are you going? Where are you going? Why are you walking that way? Dungen, are you too short to shoot up there? Hold on, I'm gonna do it from here. All right, that's one pillar down. We just have to keep doing that now. This was gonna be a little bit smoother when I was closer to the door, but we will figure it out. It says path is interrupted, but not if I shoot right there. Second pillar goes down. Sorry, bud. Didn't mean to hit you. Here we go again. Still hasted, still shooting. Dungen shoots the pillar to his right. And takes it down. Let me take another step. Oh, shit. I guess another step this way. I was going to go invisible. I don't think I have time to. Okay, so what we're going to do is probably shoot one of these. Not shoot anymore. That was all my action. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're definitely falling back. Dungen moves to the door. And he closes it. Good luck, Hope. Good luck, Hope. Love you. What do you think's going on in there? Uh-oh, here they go. And they are all Wait, who are on targets? I'll backlash it. I can't stop it. Hope took a little bit of damage there, 30. I don't think she's going to live through this turn. But neither did her sister, so it's probably a better fate, to be honest with you. That being said, some of these guys are attacking Duergar, and he's taking a bit of a beating. If they continue to focus him, that'd be really good. Me being this far away from him should help my chances, and maybe that little dialogue with Raphael will convince him to attack his old demon friend. Fiendish Ascension. Uh-oh. Dang, turn one. Okay, Hope's dead. Hope didn't make it. Hope did not make it. And he did get some pretty powerful abilities from that pillar. Now, he does have 4 legendary actions. What else does he have? Only 1 soul pillar in proximity. All right. Duergar is getting his butt beat, but he took some of the attention off of us, and I like that. A big AoE from him might help even the odds. He's hopping around in the room still somewhere. Now, on our turn, Asterion is going to open the door, take a step over to the side, and we are going to shoot another one of those fantastic arrows, this time with a little bit wider of a berth, I think, so we can hopefully hit some of the demons in the middle of the room as well. That means all of the soul pillars are... Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. All of the soul pillars are down. This is new. What the fuck am I standing in? We're just gonna walk this way, close the door, and keep on moving. Just keep on keeping on. We're gonna be A-okay, don't you worry. I could do a Misty Escape here. Is this gaseous form? That's good. So I'm basically not going to take any damage at all. Shadowheart on her turn is going to put a buttload of healing into Dungen with a level 5 spell. And then she is going to retreat as well, getting a little bit further than our other companion. Now, if anyone opens the door, Dungen is going to die. So I'm going to give him a sanctuary right now as well. So at least they have to do a little bit of direct damage to him. Duergar is still in the room, but it looks like these guys are dashing towards me. And whatever they stepped in there did do some damage. I think I was correct in protecting Dungen. Duergar has gone down. We didn't save him. We tried, but we didn't save him. All right, Dungen is going to cast Confusion in the room. Who can I hit? Who can I hit? I feel like hitting Raphael would be pretty amazing. So let's do it. He's confused. Now, he may skip his turn. He might attack me. He might attack his allies. We don't know. With the rest of Dungan's turn, he's going to retreat back into the enter area here, the center of the area here, and kind of get down behind a pillar. He should be perfectly fine there. Minthara, on her turn, is going to move slightly further away. And then, you guessed it. Oh, maybe I should move back, actually. For this turn, I can shoot some ice onto the demon that's approaching us. And that will at least spread ice to everywhere I put water before. And that actually gave us a prone on the demon, which is quite nice. Now with the rest of my turn, I would go line of sight. I don't think we need to. We're probably fine. The confusion in the room, is it stopping them? Ooh, it is. We do see some friendly damage coming out. Potentially. Is it gonna connect? Hey, it did. And then they go prone as well. Come on this way, guys. It's fine. They do have wings that they could use theoretically. Raise of Fire, level 2 spell. We snap our fingers. It doesn't happen. No, thank you. No, thank you. Not right now. Another thing I could do is put a silencing dome kind of at the top of the stairs so we are at least out of their range if they want to kind of continue this more of a poke battle. I kind of thought they'd all be rushing me. I didn't think there'd be very many spellcasters in here. Here comes the man of the hour. He walks towards the door and burns the shit out of Shadowheart. Tries to do the same to Asterion, but luckily he was in a cloud. Resistant to all damage, would that have killed him? That's ridiculous. What the fuck?
I need healing.
Well, we came back around to their turns, and they are going to continue to retreat. We are going to fly with Asterion to completely break line of sight. We are going to cast Silence in the doorway. Probably right about there if I can, to stop them from being able to do any more casting on me. And as I retreat, we are going to drink a very large potion on Shadowheart as well. She should be able to completely break line of sight here. We might have some issues with, we can stop this too. Just go ahead and dismiss it. He should be totally fine. If anyone rushes us, we need to be able to have Asterion ready to guard the corner. So, confusion has passed. We do see more of them flying forward. It looks like they're still attacking each other, which is really, really good. We might even see attacks of opportunity as they continue to move around. We are going to walk forward with all of our movement and then cast Sleet Storm, or should I cast Ice Storm? I think I'm going to cast Ice Storm here, right in the opening, making sure we hit Raphael in the back. He's that big demon. Now, the reason I picked that instead of the concentration one is because it deals more damage. With the rest of my turn, I would like to leave. Anywhere I can get back to is good enough for me. We should be able to go anywhere we can see. I'm going to pick right there. Dungen is going to walk up on his turn yet again with no stacks of Arcane Acuity. I'm body. With no stacks of Arcane Acuity, we are going to need to rebuild those. But considering I just wasted my bonus action, that might be a bit hard to do. We could just literally just let another confusion rip on the same guys. It would break the concentration that I have right now, but our chances of hitting more of them is really, really high. I still have a bonus action because this little bit of movement didn't count for some reason, even though fly is an action. So let's start off by shooting an arrow of many targets at the first demon and having that bounce around to the rest of those guys back there. That did 6 damage. We're going to do that again, another arrow of many targets. Each person we hit gives us 2 stacks of Arcane Acuity, and as you can see, we actually popped up to 12 stacks for a moment. That's not supposed to happen. We're then going to make sure that everyone is in this confusion and send it. And they all should be confused again. Yes, indeed they are. Dungen is going to step away, and he's going to use a potion for himself. Never mind, no, he's not. That's the end of his turn. He's done. Minthara is going to tuck in a little bit more. She's done too. Now let's see how this confusion plays out. Like I said, they could skip their turns, but it seems as though they're attacking each other in the choke point, and I quite like that a lot. I am a big fan of that. There's silence too, so if they're staying in that area, they can't break any of our concentrations. They can't do anything to us from there. We will go ahead and just ride this storm out, drinking another potion on Asterion. I might even drink 2. I can't because it's a bonus action. Or is that a regular action? No, it's just a bonus. Well, I suppose I could move up right here and then stealth. They might have an idea of where I am, but I don't even know if that really matters. We could do something really fun on Shadowheart, which is move out to right here, and then cast a spell we have not done once in this playthrough, a level 5 Guardian of Faith. Now, I can only cast that as far as I can see, so it's going to go right there. But if any of these adversaries move forward into that area of effect, they are going to take damage. We're then going to cast Sanctuary on ourselves, which does remove my silence, right? Oh, Sanctuary is not a concentration. Nice. Well, good. I like how I'm making basic spell discoveries in one of the hardest fights in the game. That's the kind of quality you can expect here. I am going to take a step forward again, and we are going to start to manually place even more ice here. We're probably... You know what? Let's just sleet storm it, actually. Is that going to affect our little dude? Probably not. Perfect. That did, however, remove my haste, which means Dungan's going to miss out on this turn. I do not think that is a big deal at all. We're going to fly back into the corner and bide our time. As the confusion continues, we do see Raphael swap back into his more normal-looking form. I should not have protected that person. I don't know why I even had the reaction for that. Maybe because they were my ally momentarily. Some of these guys are stepping out of that silence bubble, and that's a bit of a problem. So Asterion is going to step back out, and he is going to start to shoot basically any arrows from Dungan's inventory that I feel like firing. For instance, another smoke powder. Why not? Just put it right in the middle of all of them. Isn't that fun? Who doesn't love that? I think Raphael was actually sent flying there, so we're going to do the very same thing again. Shooting... Oh, why can I shoot twice, but I can't use a special arrow twice on Asterion? I don't get that part. I could shoot just for the sake of doing a small amount of damage. Hey, that was better than I thought. And I'll tuck back into the corner. Shadowheart is still holding the aisle in front of her, and she's doing great. So I am just going to drink a potion, and I might even walk forward closer to this in a sense of like baiting them into me. I want them to walk into the Guardian of Faith area. Let's see if they do it. Concentration saving throw. Are you okay? Yeah, you're still good. You're still casting that ice stuff. You're good to go. Can Dungan act this turn? He sure can, so he's going to step out and just start firing off arrows at these guys. Now, remember, we do not have the Bow of the Banshee any longer, so they are going to be able to approach us. But that's really about all they can do. We could kill this person by doing a command approach and commanding them to walk into the area of influence of the Guardian. That's actually so good. I hope Dungan doesn't take any damage as a result of that, because he is kind of exposed up in the front now. So let's give him a few more targets to shoot at. We are going to fire off another Ray of Frost onto the demon on the left. And by doing that, we should reinstill all of the ice here in front of us, even if that wasn't going to happen already. So, as they enter this area, they are going to take damage. The damage that the Guardian does, he also deals to himself for counterspelling. Again, I'm going through a lot of spell slots. But I think it's worth it. Now, I hope that demon doesn't get too much closer to us. Attack of Opportunity spell should do pretty good damage, and we do see a Shocking Grasp land, and now some Radiating Orbs. They are very close to Dungan, though. We see a confused demon in the back next to a confused Raphael. Raphael eats shit on the ground, slipping on the ice. And now we're in a great spot yet again. Asterion is going to pull out that very large weapon of his and start swinging on the demon who made the mistake of getting way too close to us. Holy crap. Now, is the Guardian... Why did the Guardian die? Did he deal that much damage to the demon? Holy moly. With just Raphael in front of us, I would be fine. But with everyone else here, I'm a bit more worried about that. Sanctuary is not in play. Let me drink another potion. Oh, we're looking really good now. I could even do something like... Do I have the spell? Protection from good and evil. Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead have disadvantage attacking me. I've never cast this ever. Let's use it and walk right in. I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen. Let's just stand right there. Asterion is going to stay back for now. This target is confused, but they are still casting Warding Flare on Shadowheart to try to protect her. It didn't exactly work. We do see a little bit of fire damage on Minthara, which is odd. We're going to put our ice back down on the ground, just like that. And we're going to cancel our concentration. If Sleet Storm came back down again, it would, I believe, interrupt the concentration of Shadowheart. Yes, that would have happened. So by canceling the ice there, that should continue to work exactly like we want. Dungen is not hasted. There are 2 demons in front of him, and Raphael is down on the ground. Dungen is going to approach. He is going to fire off a slashing flourish at the first demon. 98% chance to hit. It does, and the target is down. We approach as much as we can again to do another slashing flourish. Oh, I got it right there. And then on Raphael himself. Now, we will do a command grovel. Uh-oh, buddy. The fight's over. Uh-oh, buddy. You are in trouble now. Asterian's on the way. He leaps over all of the ice, but immediately goes prone again. Shadowheart approaches, and Lathander's light can blind him. That's fantastic. We are going to cast Swirly Whirlies with radiant damage. Try to get a little bit closer if we can. Looks like we are slightly out of range, so we'll end right there. Minthara is going to Misty Step into the room once she arrives. She will be laying down even more ice. Ray of Frost on Raphael. He's 4 encrusted right now, so he could have potentially completely froze there, but unfortunately he did pass the check. Also, where's the music? Is it because I'm not in the room? Is that... like, it played for like 2 seconds. We should probably just fly. It looks like flying's going to be a little bit too hard, so let's shoot an arrow of transposition into the room on Dungen. Once he arrives, he's then going to do nothing and hope I don't get killed this turn. Unfortunately, I cannot command him to get down again, so let's see what happens. He's blinded and on ice. He walks forward and... not only did he fall down, but he's actually frozen for 2 turns now. We are fucking doing it. Now, can Asterian reach him without slipping? He did it! Oh, it's on now. Now, every time we attack, we're getting reverberation. He just went prone again. And because he's prone, he's going to lose half of his movement just standing up, which might mean we won the fight. I may not even have to crowd control him anymore. Don't get me wrong, we're going to keep blasting him anyway, though. He can be refrozen even while he's on the ground, and I would love to do that. As Raphael is still kind of stuck behind the door, we have plenty of opportunities to start just blasting. A slashing flourish goes out, decimating his health. And at the end of my turn, I think you should grovel, old man. And of course, he has no opportunity, no chance to do anything but listen to Dungen. Oh my god, dude, come on. Get up. You're embarrassing me. Get up. Asterian's the only one in the party that isn't immune to the effects of Minthara, and I was just like, well, I'll just have him jump over all of the ice if that ever comes up. Turns out it came up more often than I thought. Poor guy. I hope he didn't hurt his hip falling. I did that like right when I moved up north to live with Holly. We were going out on a date, and as a Florida boy, I did not understand what walking on ice felt like. I got out of the car in this parking lot, and right when I got off of the asphalt, I hit this slippery part on the concrete, and it felt like I was in a cartoon. It felt like I was falling for 10 minutes. I had the biggest bruise on my fucking hip after, dude. That's all I keep visualizing every time I see poor Asterian here fall. Hey, the music's back, everybody! Look at that, it's here! Can I eat demons? Oh, I sure can. Thank you. Well, it kind of sucks that now that the music's here, the fight's over. But I'm sorry. I don't really feel like maybe it was my fault. I suppose you can let me know down in the comments. But for one last time, Raphael, I command you to kneel. Grovel in front of Dungen. Did it work? Oh, did I upcast it? Wait, I can do this on multiple targets? Damn. Sit down, bud. Congrats on your BAFTA. You deserve it. Thank you. And Raphael has been taken down, just like Asterion, who took a tumble.
More now than an empty carcass.
The house is nothing more now than an empty carcass. I want you to know, I had every intention of saving Hope. I had every intention of reuniting her with her sister. I wanted to see what happened when you did that. However, when Hope dies in her house, she also happens to drop the best shield in the game. Oh, did she used to, or do you have to save her first? Oh, crap. Well, you get a +4 AC shield from her under certain circumstances. I guess I'm just going to have to settle with all of Raphael's belongings, as well as the Helldusk armor. Man, that is good. That's probably going to Minthara. She's going to have a new set of digs next episode, dude. Do you think you have a party that's stronger than mine? I would love to know what your composition is and kind of what the vibe of each build is. I thought about this comp for a very long time in between seasons, in between season 2 and 3 of our runs. And I'm so happy with it, dude. I'm so pleased. This fight just proved exactly why. If only I could keep Asterion on his feet, then we'd be perfect.
So you wormed your way into the Devil's Lair, risked mind, limb, and freedom, all to steal the orphic hammer.
Yep.
I hope your ambitions end there. I have already told you that the Githyanki Prince only wants to see you dead. But it seems you still do not trust me.
Yo, I just like having insurance, man.
That is not my definition of trust. You are falling into the same trap as the Chosen. Their distrust of one another is their undoing. We must not make the same mistake. We must work together.
All this because I just wanted to pick up a hammer, dude. Okay, I never asked to be stuck with you, Clark.
I could say the same of you. Nonetheless, our fates are bound. And in the absence of a happier union, I will accept a useful one. You may think yourself ingenious for having slain a devil, but you have merely ironed out a wrinkle. The Elder Brain will not be such an easy foe.
That is true.
Time to resume our journey to find it.
I cannot tell the Elder Brain to just shut up with command. That is true.
Keep going.
It might be a bit more difficult just because of that. Oh, I see you found Grub. And he's okay.
Please, can I stay here?
Oh.
I don't want to be alone. Now that Grub is gone, I don't got anyone.
Grub's not gone.
Promise to pull my weight.
Grub is standing next to you. All right, you can stay.
Yes! I mean, thank you. Thank you so much. I promise to cook up loads and be really good.
Hey, can you serve up cat again like that? Well, it wasn't you, but you kind of did it already, and it was delicious. I wanted to talk to Minthara after taking down Or in the Red, and I figured now would be a great time to just kind of see how she is feeling. Or in the Red was a big part of Minthara's story, and I'm sure she has to feel pretty good knowing that we have her stone.
We are unstoppable. I feel like we could conquer the hells.
I actually completely agree, dude. I completely agree. Why do you favor an alliance with... No. Do you know anything about Gortash? Can I kiss you?
I am yours. Come to me.
Nothing about Orin. I like how she has to get down because I'm a Duergar. Well, that was more of a kiss than I thought. Oh, thank you, Minthara. Oh, you're so beautiful. I love your complexion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for today. You give me courage. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. We have a little bit more to do in our campaign. Oh, I should have slept one more time at the House of Hope. I wouldn't have to use food. Dang. Bye, everybody. I'll see you next time.